what's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about popular Norwegian companies and brands that I have never heard of. Today, I want to take a look at this Reddit discussion where somebody asked if Sweden is known for IKEA, Denmark is known for Lego, Finland is known for Nokia. What company is Norway known for? I thought this was such a great question. I've never thought about this before. But as an American, I really don't know any Norwegian companies or, famous brands that I'm like, that's from Norway. Oh, the Norwegians make that. Oh, it's great. I don't know why that is. So we have an entire discussion just around this topic, and I want to look at some of the top answers, starting with Helly Hansen. Helly, I've never heard of this. Is this a Norwegian brand? I'm hoping there's some brands here that I am gonna, know, that I'm gonna be familiar with. But maybe I'm just gonna learn about a bunch of Norwegian companies and brands. That's fine. Helly Hansen? Let me look this up. What does this mean? Helly Hansen. Clothing? Clothing. This, maybe, I don't know if my brain is making this up. But Helly Hansen, as a clothing line, that does seem sort of familiar to me. I think I have heard of this. Men's sportswear. Of course, it's skiing and jackets, at least the menswear here. Helly Hansen, maybe I have heard of this? I had no idea that it was Norwegian. Every sailor in the world knows about this one. Is this popular with sailors? This must be a popular Norwegian outdoor clothing line, I think. Or at least that's what I saw. But it's clothing. Helly Hansen. I don't know if I've heard that before. I don't know if my mind is tricking me. Also, American 90s rappers? Really? Okay, let's keep going. What else do we have here? This is cool. What about Voss Artesian Water? Voss Artesian Water? I don't really buy artisan water. I don't really buy fancy water. So maybe some Americans know about this. Is this popular in Norway? Voss water? Is this really good water? Hold up. Norwegian water. Whoa! Holy cow! Look at these bottles. Okay, this is fancy water. Okay. No, I've never purchased this water, but I've seen containers like this. What is this? Voss wants me to sign up for its newsletter. No. No, Voss. I've seen water containers like this at the grocery store, but I never really pay them any attention because they look expensive. So I don't even really look at them. This is Norwegian? Voss water. Maybe I'm going to have to try this sometime. I am going to look for this water next time I'm at the grocery store. Voss is at least something that gets sold in many countries all over the world. Good suggestion. Okay, I've probably seen this water at the store and never noticed it. Okay. Cool, okay. So that's sort of a Norwegian brand I've probably seen. I just didn't know it was Norwegian. Water. Okay, what's this? Equinor. Equinor, that sounds fancy too. Formerly Statoil and Telenor are the biggest modern I can think of that is known around the world, but perhaps not so known as Norwegian. So Statoil and Telenor. Equinor, let's look this up. People don't know that this is Norwegian? What is this? It's a international energy company headquartered in Norway. 22,000 employees around the world. Equinor. Energy? Never heard of them. Never heard of them. Cool name, though. What else? I definitely wouldn't have known that's Norwegian, even if I had heard of them. That Norway seems to kind of fly under the radar. Like, there are obviously many companies and brands that are around the world, but people don't realize that they are Norwegian companies. That's kind of interesting. I'm glad to highlight this then today, learn about it. Same with Jotun Paint, Jotun paints. This sounds like some Norwegian paint or something. What is this? World's leading paint and coating manufacturer. Okay. I mean, I you won't find me painting and coding too many things. You'll just find me watching YouTube. So I don't know about Jotun paint. Norsk Hydro? Norsk Hydro, probably the historically most famous company. They invented modern fertilizer. I think I have learned about this. Norsk Hydro. This is a fertilizer company? It's a leading aluminum and renewable energy company. It doesn't ring a bell. I feel like that's what's going to be most of this video, is me being like, I don't think I know this company. Norsk Hydro. That at least has Norsk in the name. So you could be like Norsk. Oh, Norway. At least you could kind of make that connection. All right, what else do we have? I'm still kind of looking for a brand that hopefully I recognize or something. These are all just new to me. I don't think there's any Norwegian company that has the kind of broad international fame that the ones you mentioned do. I mean, it is difficult to like when you invented like Legos, like it is hard to compete with a product like that. But there's got to be Norwegian products that are famous, like even if they are energy companies and clothing lines, that's fine. What else do we have here? Let's keep looking. There's got to be more Norwegian companies and brands. Jotun. Their logo was everywhere in Southeast Asia. That's a good point. There's probably people in other countries outside of America that know Norwegian brands a lot more than us Americans do. Us Americans, we don't tend to know where anything is from, really. I didn't even know where Lego was from until I read this title today. Jotun. Let's see what Jotun is. It's a race of giants? Really, but it's a company, right? Jotun Company. Jotun Company. This is oh, this is the painting and coding. Oh my, this is the paint again. This must, okay, I didn't notice it without the word paint after it. Whoops. This must be Popular Paint. Painting and Coding Company. Because this was mentioned twice. And it's very, very popular in Southeast Asia. And they're big in the Middle East as well. Egypt as well. Okay. So some of these Norwegian companies are quite popular in other parts of the world. It's in southern Spain. They saw the Jotun logo everywhere. Huh. United Arab Emirates. Wow. Okay, cool, cool. That makes sense to me. There are, in fact, other places other than the United States. Who knew? Wow. What else? In Brazil, it was common, the phrase, codfish is from Norway, meaning the high-quality fish. Okay. This is not like a brand or a company, although I'm sure there's companies in Norway that do this. But Norway just being known for fish, codfish, salmon. Norway is definitely known for salmon. Yeah, okay, this one kind of counts. This kind of counts, okay. Maybe Norway is known for, like, fish. Maybe that's a good one. Just a broad category, fish. Not a specific company or brand, but just like codfish and other types of fish. Okay. Not just in food, but also advertised in supplements and vitamins such as omega-3. Yeah. Yeah, there's fish, there's like Nordic fish oil and stuff you can take as supplements. Yeah, okay. That's actually a popular one. Nordic, do I even have it here? Hold on. Yes. Okay. Look, this is, look at this. Oh, this is, what is this? Nordic Ultimate Omega Fish Oil. I even have it. I have this stuff. Wow. There you go. I didn't even realize. I've never read the bottle. Okay. Excellent. That is now the most well-known. I don't know if that brand is actually like Norwegian. It's Nordic. But that's funny. As soon as this person said omega-3, I was like, wait, The fish oil pills. Right, right. I have those. Right. The fish you Norwegians rarely eat mostly gets eaten in the Mediterranean, Caribbean, Brazil. Oh, torfisk, kipfisk. So there's fish that Norway exports that Norwegians don't really eat, but Mediterranean, Caribbean, Brazilians eat because of Portuguese cuisine. Oh, this is very interesting. So Norway is definitely known for fish and fish oil. That's probably the number one answer so far for me. That's funny. Kahoot. Kahoot? Is Kahoot the name of a brand? The name of a company? Kahoot? What do they do? The only correct answer the new generations will remember. Kahoot? All right. You have my attention. What is Kahoot? It's a game? It's a learning platform? Game-based learning platform. Brings engagement and fun to 1 billion players? Is this what we're talking about? Is this what Kahoot? Yes! Yes, it is. Kahoot. A Norwegian online game-based learning platform. This is like for kids. It has multiple choice quizzes. This is for games and learning. Oh, Kahoot. What? Okay, let me go to this. What is all this? Let me accept the cookies. For professionals, teachers, students, family, friends. Oh, there's like all sorts of quizzes and stuff. Okay, maybe I've been to this and not even realized. I like at some point, everyone's like Googled like Harry Potter quiz or something, and I probably went to Kahoot and didn't even know it. That's a Norwegian gaming and learning platform. I like that. I like that one. And yes, new generations will know this because it's on the internet. I didn't know it was Norwegian. There are probably so many Americans using Kahoot that don't know it's Norwegian. Because that was all in English and it just looked like a normal website to me. That's awesome. that's funny. That's one I never would have known if not for this discussion. Okay. Very good. As a South American, I'd say Helly Hansen. Helly Hansen? That's the clothing line again. Again, just because these brands aren't known here in the United States doesn't mean Norway isn't known for them. I think Norway is known for this clothing, for fish, for gaming, around the world. Maybe not so much by Americans, but people around the world know Norway for certain things. We sold that to some Canadians. Is Helly Hansen in Canada now? Okay. Government pension fund. What? Is this a joke or something? I mean, Norway probably has a good government pension fund, good government like social systems, right? And that huge oil fund that's worth $1 trillion. That's probably well known. I don't know if that counts. I don't know if this all counts in this discussion. Salmon sushi. Yes. I think this one is actually very, very, very applicable. At least it's something we should be known for. It was Norwegians that introduced salmon as an ingredient for sushi, looking for a market for the farmed salmon. This is huge, actually. I'm so glad someone wrote about this. Americans love sushi. Americans, and I think a lot of people probably would be very, very shocked to learn salmon and sushi is because of Norway. Norway started introducing salmon for sushi as a way to sell salmon and make money. And now we all eat it in the sushi. That is so random. That is so random. That is such a cool Norwegian fact. I think a lot of people don't realize. Salmon sushi, I know this isn't really one company or one brand. It's more of a thing Norway is known for. This is one of the best answers, I think. Salmon sushi. What else? The ones I know of as a foreigner, Statoil, now Equinor. Oh, I think we already talked about this. This is like one of the Norwegian energy suppliers. Tyne? Kongsberg Gruppen? Tine? What is tine? We have not heard about tine yet today. Um, it's a pointed part of a fork. No. Tine, company? Is this a company? Yes, yes it is. It's the largest Norwegian dairy product. Largest Norwegian dairy? 15,000 farmers and 5,000 employees. They produce, distribute, and export dairy products. Okay, I don't think America probably gets a lot of this Norwegian dairy from Tyne, but this is obviously a very big, very important Norwegian dairy manufacturer. Okay, okay, that's cool. Learning about Norwegian companies I didn't even, that are probably most popular in Norway. What is Kongsberg? International Knowledge-Based Group? What? Supplies high? What do they do? Kongsberg? Protecting people and the planet. Okay. It's like something about going green and saving the planet? Is this Norwegian? Cool. Okay, I didn't know about that. Kongsberg Gruppen. That's a good cause. Very Norwegian. Very Norwegian to make that. Okay. Cool. Let's keep going. Jutul Industries. If you know, you know. Jutul Industries. What is this? What do you if you know, you know. What does that mean? What does that mean exactly? I'm a little scared to look this up. Is this a Norwegian thing? This is a fictional industrial complex in the Netflix series Ragnarok. It's a fictional it's a fictional like industry in Ragnarok, a Netflix show. I've never seen it. It's about this is like have to do with Norway or Vikings or Norse mythology. Okay, that's funny. Maybe Norwegians would catch that. I feel like people watch Ragnarok all over the world. I've heard of that show. Never watched it though. I was an extra on Ragnarok. It was super fun. Oh wow. Cool. We have nothing comparable to those countries. Oh no, nonsense. There's some cool stuff here. Some niche companies like Kahoot, Opera Software, Norwegian Air Shuttle. Okay, like literally spaceships. Norwegian economy is more based on natural resources. Oil, gas, hydroelectric power, seafood, fjords, northern lights. That's a very good point. That's a really good point. That could explain why there's not more like world-renowned, like Norwegian companies that are just known everywhere and are used all the time. Because there's most of Norway's economy is based on stuff like oil or like hydroelectric power or fish. Stuff that not everybody is going to know about, especially like oil. Like who even knows Norwegian oil companies? But those are some of the most important companies in all of Norway for generating wealth. This makes sense. This is actually a good point. That's actually a good point. Kahoot is the best suggestion in the thread. Kahoot! The quiz website. Oh, that's funny. Most people don't know that it's Norwegian. Right, right. As popular as Lego and IKEA? Nothing. We don't have anything worldwide popular to be known for. Artificial fertilizer. Yeah, might be bigger than both companies. Yeah, Norway just has a bunch of stuff that it should be famous for, but it's very obscure. Like, Norway isn't ever going to be known for its most important things, just because of what they are. Fertilizer, and electric power, and oil, and fish. Norway is never, like, no one's ever going to remember those companies. I think that kind of explains the answer to this. But it was really fun learning about all of the Norwegian companies and brands that were brought up here today. I thought that was really fun, and it seems like, depending on where you are in the world, you may have encountered a Norwegian brand or know a couple. Apparently, there's Norwegian water bottles at my grocery store, and I have the Norwegian fish oil here, I think. So this is actually quite fun to learn about. I enjoyed this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on Norwegian companies you think should be more well known or that are well known in Norway but not other places, or your thoughts on any of the suggestions here. That'd be really interesting to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Norway and Norwegian culture, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.